Solomon's grand vision, a temple for God. King Solomon was known for his wisdom and wealth. He ruled over Israel with justice and compassion. Solomon desired to build a magnificent temple for God. This temple would be a place of worship and a symbol of God's glory. Solomon envisioned a temple unlike any other. It would be built with the finest materials. Gold, silver, and precious stones would adorn its walls. The temple would house the Ark of the Covenant, a sacred chest containing the Ten Commandments. Solomon's dream was ambitious. Building such a temple would require immense resources and manpower. But Solomon trusted in God's guidance. He knew that with God's help, anything was possible. The unseen workforce spirits in the service of Solomon. God had bestowed upon Solomon a unique gift, dominion over spirits. Solomon could command these spirits, known as jinn, to perform tasks. Some jinn possessed incredible strength, others had knowledge of craftsmanship beyond human comprehension. With the jinn's aid, the construction of the temple began. The jinn labored tirelessly day and night. They carved massive stones and lifted them into place with ease. They sculpted intricate designs and inlaid them with precious metals and stones. The temple rose at an astonishing pace, each stone perfectly placed. The workers marveled at the jinn's power and precision. It was as if the temple was being built by unseen hands. The air buzzed with whispered rumors and hushed awe as the workers witnessed the supernatural feats unfolding before them. A boy's plight, the young apprentice. Among the many workers at the temple site was a young boy. He was an apprentice to one of the master craftsmen. The boy was small for his age, but he was eager to learn and worked hard. He carried water and supplies, assisted the craftsmen, and observed their techniques. Despite his enthusiasm, the boy struggled. The work was physically demanding, and he often felt overwhelmed. He longed to please his master and contribute to the temple's construction. He believed that being part of this project was a great honor. However, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Section 4. The tormentors grip Oni's cruel game. Unbeknownst to the boy, a malevolent entity had set its sights on him. His name was Oni, a demon who delighted in tormenting humans. Oni was a trickster spirit, invisible to the human eye, but capable of interacting with the physical world. Each day, Oni would target the boy, tripping him, causing him to drop his tools and whispering doubts and fears into his mind. The boy would stumble. His tools would break, and his heart would fill with fear and self-doubt. He couldn't understand why these misfortunes kept happening to him. Oni's torment went unnoticed by the other workers. They were too busy with their own tasks to pay attention to the boy's struggles. The boy, too afraid to speak up, suffered in silence, believing himself clumsy and worthless. The more Oni tormented him, the more the boy retreated into himself. Gap 3S, Section 5. The Enigma unveiled, the real location of Solomon's temple. Despite the grandeur of the biblical descriptions, the exact location of Solomon's temple remains a mystery. Archaeologists and historians have long debated its true site. Some believe it stood on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, where the Dome of the Rock now stands. Others suggest it may have been located elsewhere in the ancient city. Excavations continued, but the true location of Solomon's temple remains one of history's great enigmas. As the boy struggled with Oni's torment, little did he know that his suffering was unfolding in a place of such historical significance. The stones he touched, the ground he walked upon, might have been the very foundations of Solomon's legendary temple. This connection to the past added a layer of intrigue and melancholy to the boy's plight, as he unknowingly became part of a much larger story. The search for Solomon's temple is not just an archaeological quest, but a journey through time, intersecting with the lives of those who now walk its ancient grounds. The boy's struggles, unnoticed by many, were a silent echo of the mysteries and trials that have surrounded this sacred site for millennia. Gap 3S. And so, the boy's suffering continued, intertwined with the enigma of the temple's true location, both shrouded in the mists of time and uncertainty. Section 5. A king's concern. Solomon notices the boy's suffering. One day, King Solomon was inspecting the progress of the temple. He was a wise and observant ruler, deeply concerned for his people's well-being. As he walked among the workers, he noticed the young boy. The boy was struggling to carry a heavy load, his body trembling with exertion. Solomon watched as the boy stumbled, dropping his load with a loud clatter. Tears welled up in the boy's eyes, a mixture of pain and shame. Solomon's heart went out to the child. He knew this boy was in distress. Something was amiss.